Meadows says he tested positive. On September 27th, he had a military families event, an indoor press conference. September 29th was the debate. It was October 2nd that they announced the president was tested positive. But remember, that was also the same time he appointed Amy Coney Barrett to the Supreme Court. They had that event at the White House that turned into a super spreader. Several people at that event ended up testing positive, including members of Congress, ended up testing positive for COVID, the president and the First Lady as well, Kellyanne Conway. And the COVID guidelines at the time, if you test positive, isolate for at least 10 days. If you develop symptoms, isolate for 10 days after symptoms begin. Stay in touch with your doctor. Those were the CDC guidelines at the time. And the President of the United States, who of course was also telling people maybe ingest bleach or take hydroxychloroquine.
Right, I was at that Rose Garden event, and I remember, well, we were outside, so that obviously helped things a bit. All the reporters were in the back. We were all masked, even though we were outside, but there was no social distancing, no masking. We knew of events, receptions inside the White House where they were mingling, hugging, kissing each other because they were happy about the Supreme Court nomination. But certainly, the president, the former White House, but so many people at risk because of their reckless approach to COVID protocols. There was one line from the Meadows, the excerpts of Mark Meadows' memoir that I found interesting when he feigned surprise that he had actually contracted COVID because the former president was a, quote, massive germaphobe. He always had hand sanitizer around him. But remember, Trump almost never wore a mask during the pandemic. And we know, even early on, that masks helped contain the spread. I think there were maybe twice that he had worn a mask because he had to. So it really shouldn't have been a surprise that this happened, but it is really still stunning that he would put so much danger to people around him.
Right, even though we know he lies almost as often as he breathes, some of the lies are still shocking because of their scope and their gravity. Coming up for us, the United States fight against the Omicron variant may include stricter requirements.